Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Late Night Tips. It is no secret that I'm not recording this late at night. It's actually a beautiful summer evening here. But now I have a couple of minutes to record a video for you, and there's actually a very specific thing I would like to discuss today. I would like to give you my personal trick on how to achieve a 3/4 meter on the Octatrack. Let's get right into it. Recently, I was commissioned to write some music for a dance project, and the choreographer was very specific when it comes to how he wants the song to work out and how he wants this to fit in with his movement that he had in mind. So he requested the meter to be 3/4 and the phrase to be 3 bars of 3/4 repeated, which technically should be 9/8, I believe. If I get any of the music theory wrong in here, please correct me in the comments. I'm just a self-taught guitar player, so please bear with me. 3 times 3/4 is what he needed in the specific BPM of 1/16. And obviously I could just go to Ableton and write it in software, but I really wanted to use my hardware in here and use the Octatrack as the hub for the entire song. So here's the strategy that I used to make sure that everything was perfectly in sync. So first of all, just to make sure that I'm in sync and that I understand the BPM and the subdivision correctly, I went to my project and I synced it to receive clock and transport from Ableton. Then I went over to Ableton and I selected the BPM to be 1/16 as spec and the meter to be 3/4. So this works. As you can see, Ableton is receiving transport, so that's good. It's receiving BPM. So now what I need to do is to get my scale set up in order so that it really works in 3/4. The Octatrack thinks in 16th notes, as we can clearly see in here. So a 3/4 bar has 12 16th notes, and that repeated 3 times would give us 36. So I go to my master settings and I write 36 in here. Good. And then I go in here and obviously not 48, but also 36 in here. Now what I need to have is a reference track on the Octatrack that would tell me where each bar starts. First of all, let's see if this syncs. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and obviously the next one is not going to start in here, but it's going to start in here, I believe. And here. Yeah, that's my reference. And then you can just get creative with this and repeat the same setup on the analog rhythm and the analog 4 and get this song flowing. And there's one more tip. If you are given specific section lengths and, for example, you need to move to pattern B after, let's say, 15 minutes, you can really control the Octatrack from your DAW. What you need to do, first of all, on the Octatrack, you need to go to MIDI, sync, and set it to receive program changes, and I usually use channel 12 to do that. And then what I do in here is I create a MIDI track, make the output to Scarlett, which is my interface, channel 12. So now it's going to communicate with the Octatrack. And then I just create a MIDI file in here, and I go to program and program 2, for example. So now we're in pattern 1. And now that it gets the MIDI, you see it's switching. Right, it's not the most musically pleasing thing, but it gives you the idea. And if you want to go to bank number 2, you just go over 16. So you go to program 17. in here. And that's going to be your bank to pattern 1, and so on and so forth. So this is actually very useful because you can set your length in your DAW and then get the Octatrack to change those patterns and build the song for you according to a very specific time frame, which makes it easier for you to work to detailed specifications. Alright, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about this setup or any suggestions on how to improve that, I would really love to see your comments down below. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to get more tutorials and more jams. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night and take care.